Good morning again, everyone. This is Father Scott from TMI, bringing you another message in the midst of this strange time in our country. I want to say a few things up front that I think are universal, that apply to TMI families for sure, but also to the friends and family that they may share this video with. Here at TMI, I want to remind you of a couple of things, but I'll get to those logistics in a minute. Let me start off with some universal truths in the midst of this time. As TMI prepares for remote instruction on Monday, March 23rd, I know that many other schools in Texas and across the country are preparing for something similar beginning on Monday, March 23rd. Here's what we all have to remember. There will be hiccups. Things will not go as smoothly as you think they should or wish they would. So please be patient with each other. The faculty at your school, the staff at your school, the IT departments at your school, the administrators at your school, they didn't get into education to do remote learning. I can tell you that our teachers are working their tails off to prepare for a new way of instruction, and some patience is appreciated. So as you get frustrated in the days to come, be patient. Be patient with each other. Be patient with your teachers. Parents, be patient with your children. Children, be patient with your parents. They did not get into education like your teachers did. So be patient with one another. I have a friend of mine who I often tell him that he stays in life on a constant simmer, like a boiling pot that's on simmer just before it boils. And the problem with living life on a constant simmer is that it just takes one little thing for you to go from simmer to boil. And so often, the one thing that sent you from simmer to boil is someone you dearly love. And the truth is that someone probably does not deserve the full boil that you're throwing at them. So humans, friends, people, let's find a way to reduce our simmer. Some of us wake up each day already stressed. Before your feet even hit the ground, you're already stressed. And if that's the case and things don't go perfectly and one little thing gets in your way, you're boiling. Imagine how many blow-ups you could avoid if you started each day at a 0 out of 10. Heck, at least a 1 out of 10 or a 2 out of 10. I'd take a 4 out of 10. But if you start your day already on a simmer, it's not going to end well for you. Things are not going to go perfectly in the days to come. You can't control that, but you can always control how you respond to that. So in the days to come, channel the things that your grandmother used to tell you. Be kinder than necessary. Practice patience. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If we can learn patience when our stress level is high, then we can certainly practice that very patience when life is a little less anxious. Because a world where we're patient with each other, a world where we assume that the intent of each other is a good intent, a world in which we're extending a busload of grace and reducing our simmer, is a fantastic world to live in. TMI, let me be specific with you with what's to come in the days ahead. On Monday, we will begin our extended learning, our instructional learning through technology. TMI students and parents, you can check on campus beginning at noon on Friday, and you should receive on campus a welcome from your teacher, along with assignments that will start on Monday. If you have questions, if you have hiccups, if you have concerns, relax. Email your teacher. Email Daniel Blystone in technology. Remember that the people on this campus love you dearly, and they are learning with you through this time. So be patient and ask for help when you need it. We even have virtual counseling set up, and in the email that you receive on Friday, there's instructions on how to connect with Mrs. Carter or Mrs. Condry or Father Nate. We will still have chapel streaming live for you several days a week. Just because our campus is closed, school remains open. And we will continue to do our best to connect with you in every way that we can. Speaking of a closed campus, please do not try to come to campus to practice on our soccer fields or to go for a jog around the track. Our campus is closed, and here's why it's closed. Our maintenance team and our facilities crew has cleaned every square inch of this campus. And the best way to support their work and the best way to keep this campus safe for your return is for us to just stay off campus. So in short, if you don't live on campus, you shouldn't be on campus. Right now, we're preparing for 2 weeks of remote instruction. While I suspect that will change, I do not know. I have weekly conference calls with the other independent school heads in town. I'm working together with all of our heads of school in San Antonio and all of our administration here at TMI. We're sharing resources and insights and challenges, and I recognize that in this time, more is unknown than is known. But what I do know is that this will pass, and in the end, all will be well. And if it is not well, it is not the end. So, until I see you here on campus, be kind, be patient, ask for help, reduce your simmer, and remember that you are loved.